Parvovirus is a very deadly disease. It is produced by an extremely resistant virus in the environment. Consider that due to its small size, measuring only 5,000 base pairs, it is a virus that can remain infectious in the environment for up to a maximum of 2 years. There are cases that can be found up to 2 years later infecting everything around your puppy. Blankets, toys, and other items. How is your puppy going to get infected? Well, basically, it can be contagious. The most common way is through the contaminated secretions that the mother is going to touch, either with the snout or with feces, for instance. These are the primary sources of transmission for the infection. In feces, it is believed that even if the feces are dry, the virus can survive for about a year. By mere contact, the virus effortlessly infiltrates the mucous membranes, gaining access, and the damages are a little bit regrettable. To think that the virus has a tropism, that is, it has an affinity for those cells that are continuously multiplying or undergoing mitosis. In the case of the puppy, it will primarily impact cells of the immune system, cells of the cardiac muscle, and most importantly and primarily cells of the intestinal mucosa. That is to say, it will cause a break in the intestinal mucosa, leading to the symptom that you will most commonly observe, which is bloody diarrhea. This is something very characteristic in puppies. After these symptoms, besides the previous ones, you may find yourselves, the puppies are going to be tremendously dehydrated because the diarrhea is going to cause dehydration, tremendously apathetic, downcast, and, the truth is that life expectancy is very short. Answering directly to the question of how long parvovirus will last in a puppy, very simple. It doesn't go further. In most cases, if you don't act quickly, it doesn't go beyond 4 days. In fact, the majority do not exceed a duration of 72 hours, and the capability that veterinarians possess to rescue a puppy with parvovirus will rely solely and exclusively on the promptness of your actions. If you act fast and take the puppy to the vet clinic at the first symptom, we can't cure the virus because there's no treatment, but we can alleviate or relieve the symptoms associated with that parvovirus, which are the ones in the end. Upon my arrival at the clinic, our immediate course of action will be to administer fluid therapy to urgently rehydrate your dog, along with antibiotic therapy using aquamycin, amoxicillin, and cephalosporin. The objective of this treatment is to prevent bacteria from entering the bloodstream and causing sepsis, given the severely eroded mucosa, while also rehydrating the dog. You often ask us, hey, if 5 days have already passed, can I consider that my puppy has been saved? No. It's a positive indication that it has been over 5 days since the initial symptom manifested. Yet it does not mean the puppy is saved in any way. And the most common thing with mortalities that hover around 90% is that your puppy dies before 72 hours. And I must express it unequivocally, and I deeply regret, for the significant delay in promptly taking the adorable puppy to the veterinary clinic for urgent medical attention and care. It doesn't mean that he will be saved 100% if you take him to the clinic. I don't want to give you false hope either. However, a good antibiotic therapy, as I have previously mentioned, a good fluid therapy, and some support treatment for the puppy's immune system, the reality is that we have the expertise to attain highly favorable outcomes for the intended objective. If not, as I mentioned, I regret to inform you that it is difficult for your puppy, who has been affected by parvovirus, to survive beyond the 3rd day of life. I leave you in the description of this video all the information you need about parvovirus, and in the following videos, if you subscribe to the channel, much more data and many more answers to the frequent questions you ask us on the web. Thank you very much, and see you in the next videos. See you later.